Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I indeed do have another witness. His name is Arisha Adrian.
Sergeant at Arms, can you please show the witness in?
As the witness is being ushered in, Honorable Speaker, he has sworn an affidavit that appears in our small booklet. His affidavit appears at page 96.
Okay, I direct that the witness be sworn in.
Okay. I, Adrian Arisha, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you. Mr. Witness, kindly introduce yourself for record purposes. What is your full name? What do you do for a living?
Mr. Speaker, sir, and the honorable senators, my names are Adrian Arisha.
Where do you come from?
Come again?
Where do you come from?
I am a member of Meru Njuricheke. Therefore, I come from Meru.
Come from Meru County?
Yes.
Are you conversant with what happens in Meru County?
Yes.
Current affairs in Meru County?
Yes.
You have alluded to the fact that you are a member of Njuricheke Council of Elders.
Yes.
What position do you hold in the Council of Njuricheke?
I am the chairman of 3 sub-counties, that is Tigania West, and Tigania East, and Tigania Central sub-counties.
Does that include where the Njuricheke Shrine is?
Yes.
So that is your area?
Yeah, that is my area.
I am going to be very specific and short with your testimony. I want to refer you to the happenings of 14th of October 2022. Are you aware of anything that took place at Ncheru on 14th of October 2023?
Yes, I'm aware.
What happened there?
Njuricheke members were called, and they were few, because not all of them were called to go and attend a tree planting ceremony. We went there. I was there briefly because I was committed. And when we were there, things turned to be different because we were not to plant trees, but it turned to be political or a political rally. And many things happened there, which annoyed the Njuricheke. What happened? There is an oath which was given to the leaders of the Mayoral Assembly, that is the MCAs, and that one annoyed us because that one is a shrine, and according to Meru traditions or the Njuricheke traditions or regulations and rules, in a shrine you cannot administer any oath in that shrine.
Thank you. So you confirm that there was an oath administered at the Njuricheke Shrine?
Yes, there was.
Who administered that oath?
There was a section of leaders That is, we have one Murangiri who is Secretary General of Juricheke in Meru, and there was even the chairman of the region, that is Mr. Kadera, and many others were there.
I want to refer you to the video marked as KMV7. Kindly, may we play that video? KMV7. Video KMV7. Mr. Speaker, we have just tested this video minutes ago.
Where's the sound broadcasting?
The sound was perfect. I do not know what is happening. Minutes ago it was working. Mr. Speaker, sir, I seek your directions on this. This video has been tested minutes ago. The sound was perfect.
Broadcast, I don't know what seems to be the problem, or IT. Is this a video we can actually view? Counsel,
yes.
Could you send one of your colleagues upstairs to the broadcast to see if they can
sure. One of my colleagues has gone up there.
Okay.
Perhaps we can then play KMV17 as we wait for that video to be sorted. KMV17.
Sound. IT, are we going to have a problem with all the videos?
Na kwa sababu mimi nikiangalia naona yeye atakuwa gavana wa Meru. Sasa kijana, basi kijana kidogo anaweza lipa deni, anaweza kukalia kiti.
That's why I'm leaving. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am inclined to register my dissatisfaction with
Sorry, Council,
team.
are you in a position to move to maybe a different point as we wait for IT to handle the matter of the
This
videos?
witness, Mr. Speaker, sir, is only supposed to testify on what transpired on 14th of October, and the only piece of evidence that we rely on is those 2 videos. So then I will have no use for this witness if those videos are not effectively played.
Okay. IT or somebody from broadcast, can you have send somebody to give us an indication of what the problem is?
Mr. Speaker, sir,
Kwa hivyo sasa tunataka umeata kuangalia kama gavana Yesu asifiwe. Ndio mtu. Inyang'ombe iteta kunyorujite naye. Kwa ukenda meru etambere. Ana vetu baratu kuthomithia bakara bwega irazima meru egite atia egwatanire. Ngithira yari SMCA ibe ankwenda kuga twembunge meru batu tukaenda sauti. Tukwena arua ankwenda kuga twembunge meru batu tukaenda sauti emwe na tutongere twi munene wetu witwa mthi kontorenturi. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ni untu inyang'ombe iteta kunyorujite naye kwa ukenda meru etambere.
Honorable senators, kindly take your seats.
Kuthomithia bakara bwega irazima meru egite atia.
Let's pause the video first. Sorry for that. We have to ensure that the videos we're playing are of quality so that we can be able to follow through. Yes, Council, you may now proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. May we then have the video replayed from the beginning?
Na ntukwena arua ankwenda kuga twembunge Meru batu tukaenda sauti imwe na tutongere twi munene wetu witwa mthiko nturi nturi. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ni untu inyang'ombe iteta kunyorujite nae.
Kindly pause the video. Can you identify the person making the speech?
Yes, that is the Speaker of the Meru County Assembly.
What has he just said in that video?
He has said that they want a Linda, and that Linda will be Mithika Lentore, CS, and Grigasha. Yes.
Can we proceed with the video? Kindly play the video.
Kenda Meru etambere ana vetu baratu kuthomithia bakara bwega irazima Meru egite atia egwatanire ngithira yari MCA be yabo ndekaire bure kirwa njana ya kuruba njuri ncheke tuendelia chapter yetu haraka MCA je ni puinde kamwe kanono kama kindogo atokea antu bamata
confirm that the speaker is inviting MCAs into the podium.
Yeah, he is inviting all the MCAs who are there or who are present.
Thank you. Let's proceed.
aitia orento morome awande taana ntomorome ndekinyeta ntomorome mongo aroma barawa ho kadebo taana yobo barawa ko maru arete mo ko taana renge woni kodhiria.
Thank you. Kindly pause. There is a story the elder is giving of a woman. What is he saying about that woman?
He is saying that there was a woman that is long ago who was circumcising men. And there came a time, after circumcising men for a long time, there came a time when he asked one of the men to bed so that she could sit on his back and circumcise men sitting on a man.
That story is meant to talk about a woman who oppresses men. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Kindly, let's proceed.
Narua tueyete lai dori ereta kodari mana ba kenda baita korwa ndo baita korwa bate keye kwebe bonono derete kene gorie nkawa okay ya kwedra ekoneka vida biandwa tore akorwa Meru okay ya kwedra ya oe okay derwa wato garotere wato kya kodari mano to gawate gerumi.
Can you explain, pause the video and explain what that elder has told the MCAs?
What he has told the MCAs is that if there is anybody who is going to go against what the elders will tell them to do, will be cast. And those are the ones which straight away makes that one an oath.
Thank you. Let us proceed with the video. There is a kindly pause. Kindly pause. He says, Imochietio. What does that mean in Kimeru?
It is an oath that you are taking.
The Meru word for oath is
Muchietio.
what? Muchietio.
Yes.
Is that what he has said?
Yes.
Kindly let us proceed.
Okay, ya kwethirwo tita safari gwatakacia na bukwenda gwita tubwa kithari mo uchoke nyuma na kuma na amba umecha bunere amiru njori ne korie muge na gwe o mieni etathira jamburi atomerie na mutano gitathira jamburi kenda tukombwa njuri na imwire ndo murume na okay ya kuona ntwara arauga bukuthuka ibuthuki ate atata mantu tonto bou mantu jela twakurukia na arue ija gwita mero ukombone ija gwita mero tonto bou bwera muchete umenyo kaninge karwembo kamwe
Thank you. Kindly pause the video. The elder is giving very specific threats on that curse that will befall upon MCS.
Yes.
What is he saying that will happen to the MCS if they go against the declaration?
He is telling them that if they go against the oath that he is about to administer, that curse will follow them to their homes and also to their families.
Thank you. Let us proceed.
Nambie adambua eneria eria irikiura adambua enana injo gwataniro yawe darimwa nambie darimwa eneria eria irikiura ibadarimwa enana injo.
Is the elder spilling some, I don't even know what to call them.
Some stuff.
You will tell us what that is. Is the elder sin spilling some stuff to the MCS?
Yes.
What is that?
Actually, I cannot tell what the stuff that one is because I did not go near. You know, there was security there. Those who were allowed to go there were those senior people. They were the ones who were near. So I don't know whether it was honey or it was honey mixed with something else. I cannot tell.
What does Njorincheke use for that kind of oathing?
That kind of oathing, sometimes, you see, in any oathing, Njorincheke uses blood. Uses blood because an animal has to be slaughtered so that you perform an oathing. And the special thing that we have in Meru, which is undertaken by Njorincheke, is the Kidiri oathing, where an animal is killed, and there are things that I cannot say because they are said to those people who have been initiated into Njorincheke.
Thank you. Can we play video number KMV17? KMV17, kindly. Kindly video KMV17.
Sasa tunataka kumuuliza mzee Kiraitu aje hapa. Ndiye alikuwa kinipeni wa Meru kisiasa, sasa amestahafu. Tunataka yeye sasa atupatie yule sasa ataongoza sisi kama wa Meru. Kwa hivyo sasa tunataka umetuangalia kama governor, sasa tunataka utuletee kiongozi ambaye sasa atachukua nafasi yako kuwa kiongozi wetu wa Meru. Wewe ndio utatuonyesha ni nani.
Sasa nataka kuje akae kwa hii kiti nilikuwa napewa, ataweka hapa. Ili no ntune mwana onjuri. Dawa gitije na tutetherie tumuikerie mata. Sidio? Na kwa sababu mimi nikiangalia naona yeye atakuwa gavana wa Meru. Sasa kijana, wewe si kijana kidogo, ni kijana ambaye anaweza lipa ndeni ya baba yake. Anaweza kukalia kiti ya baba yake kama baba yake hayuko, lakini akiwa na baraka za baba yake, si muazi, si mpinduzi. Mbele ya wajumbe wa Meru ambaye wanatugambira kule Njiko, wako hapa wakishuhudia na chiamani wao na waziri ulokaraga nyumba ya witho wa thirikari mbere yao na Arua na mbere ya njuri ncheke ya Meru. Ugote mwana kaire ulitegemeo ya Meru. Wewe ni tegemeo kutoka leo. Ondobo tuina maono na tutethio tuite aibone. Thank you. Umeambiwa wewe ndio tegemeo letu na kurubanjuri bonde ba kuona ndi na rameto yetu yagitete yerekerete.
Thank you. You can post that video. Mr. Adrian.
Yes.
According to your assessment of that video, and first of all confirm, the young gentleman that has been introduced into the podium and sat on that stool, who is that gentleman?
That is our deputy governor or the deputy governor of Meru County.
What is he told to do, or why is he being invited in front?
They are crowning him to take the position of the governor.
So they are crowning him, installing him as the governor of Meru.
Yes.
To take over leadership.
Yes.
In that meeting, you are able to see other leaders in Meru?
Yes.
Is that the same function where the MCAs were present?
Yes.
The same day?
Yes.
Finally, Mr. Adrian, did the elders in that function who are presiding over that function had the blessing of the Njorincheke Council of Elders to conduct that function?
Actually, no. The answer is no. Because we, Njorincheke members got annoyed. That was on a Saturday, and on Monday, we went to Oro. That is the headquarters of the 3 sub-counties, that is the whole Tigania. And we denounced what happened at Ncheru. And we said we will even go to cleanse that shrine, because what happened there is not what should happen in a shrine. Because a shrine is a holy place. It is a holy place. Even you cannot even kill an animal there. You cannot initiate a person into Njorincheke in that shrine. You are not allowed.
Lastly, is the Njorincheke Council of Elders opposed to Governor Kawira's leadership in any way?
No.
Has it in any way advised her removal from office?
No.
That is all for this witness, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Counsel for the County Assembly, your witness for cross-examination.
Right Honorable Speaker, my name is Maranya, Counsel for the County Assembly. I will take the witness through the cross-examination. Bwana Royeru.
Yes.
For how long have you been the chairman of, as you have said in your paragraph number 1, the chairman of the caucus of Jorincheke Council of Elders of the Ameru community? For how long have you been?
I think it's that position.
When were you elected, in other ones?
I think 2 weeks ago.
Or 2 weeks ago?
Mm.
That is after that meeting or before the meeting?
After that meeting, but I had other positions in Jorincheke.
Were you conveniently appointed for purposes of your evidence today?
No.
Will I be right to say so?
No.
You have also said that you've been holding other positions of Jorincheke.
Yes.
So, just to confirm,
yeah.
Were you elected after the impeachment motion was tabled in the County Assembly?
No, because...
When were you elected? When it is
I
when
was
the actual
elected,
date?
I think, yeah, it's just...
You were elected after the impeachment motion was tabled in the County Assembly.
I think so.
I'll be mindful of time because I'm on time.
Yeah. It's okay.
Will it be true for me to say that you are elected, therefore, for purposes of your statement today, so that you come under capacity of Jorincheke's chairman?
No. No, because I could have come even as a mere member of Jorincheke.
But does the Jorincheke have its hierarchy of in respect to communication?
Yeah.
Does any person, can any member of Jorincheke communicate on behalf of the entire group?
Yes.
Anybody?
Anybody, because in the olden days there were no leaders of Jorincheke. There were juries or the wise men who are the leaders of Jorincheke. It is just recently when we started now having chairmen of the houses, chairmen of locations, chairmen of divisions.
And it's your evidence that nowadays you have to speak through your officials. That's your evidence?
No.
You said in the past there wasn't.
There wasn't, and even now, there is nobody who is senior than the other one, even though we use their titles, even that title that I am using. It cannot make me the spokesman of Jorincheke.
Very well noted. You had the oath. As you speak, you had the oath.
Yes.
And you said you are a member of Jorincheke.
Yes.
You have vowed to speak the truth.
Yes.
Are you conflicted in this whole scenario? Does your son-in-law work for Meru County government as a chief officer?
Yes. I have children.
I have asked, does your son-in-law...
Yes.
Would you state his name? To this honorable. What is his name? What is the son-in-law? What is the name of your son-in-law who works as a chief officer in the county government of Meru?
It's Akwalu Mugambi.
Victor Akwalu Mugambi. Mm. Could I be right to say that you are here just to protect the impeachment of the governor and by extension protect the loss of job of your son-in-law?
No. Reason being, I have to say the reason. Reason being that my son-in-law was vetted by a competent assembly, and he passed the vetting and he was
that notwithstanding, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
I put it to you that you have a conflict of interest as far as the Meru County government leadership is concerned. Will I be right to say so?
No, you are not right.
You have produced a clip allegedly played at a Jorincheke forum. Was that a formal Jorincheke forum?
Actually, it wasn't.
I am asking, was it a formal Jorincheke forum or not?
I am saying it wasn't.
It wasn't. Yes. I am contented with that. I'll take that. You have said you are a veteran member of the Jorincheke.
Yes.
That's so?
Yes.
Can an oath as you have alleged it, be conducted in a forum other than a formal Jorincheke forum?
It can. If you are misled, you can do the same. And that's why we are saying as members of Jorincheke, we are going to cleanse the shrine because it was not done at the right time.
It was not done
at the right place.
At the right place.
Yes.
Therefore, a Jorincheke oath has to be done with their formalities to be followed before your evidence?
Yes, it is.
You said also that there need to be, one of the formalities is slaughter of an animal. Is that so?
I said there is.
Is that so? Is that so?
No, I am not going to accept that because.
My question is simple, Mr. Chairman.
I was specific.
Please listen to my question.
Yes.
Is it a prerequisite that for you to administer an oath, you have to play some things, including, which you said you cannot even say here because they are non-members, members who are not initiated to Jorincheke.
Yes.
You said includes slaughtering an animal.
Yes.
Was it that? Or you want to recant your evidence?
No, what I am saying is, I said the Kidiri oath thing. That is not Kidiri oath thing. It is an oath thing, but so not
therefore,
Kidiri.
How many oaths does Jorincheke have?
Jorincheke has 3.
Sorry?
It has 3.
It has 3?
Yes.
And the 3 are members required to slaughter an animal?
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Is there any that is conducted in presence of non-members?
No.
No.
Yes, unless even it is done.
Now, in that meeting, I want to ask you whether the meeting was composed of only the members of Jorincheke.
No.
No. And it's your statement that an oath can never be conducted in the presence of non-members.
It is.
It is your evidence that an oath has to be conducted in strict presence of members only.
Yes, by restricting Jorincheke elders.
Yes, and anything conducted with presence of non-members is not an oath.
It is an oath. Because the ones which were used there.
Now, Speaker is speaking from both sides of his mouth, saying this at the same time and saying it again. It is your evidence, Mr. Chairman, that anything conducted in presence of non-members is not an oath. That's what you've said right now. It's on record.
I did not say that. Why I'm saying I did not say that.
On record. It's on record anyway.
Maybe you got me wrong.
Therefore, you mean that an Jorincheke oath can be conducted in presence of non-members?
By wrongdoers, yes.
You are qualifying your answer. I want an unqualified answer. My question is simple, and don't be evasive. You are here to tell the truth.
Yeah.
My question is, can an oath, a perfect oath properly so called, of a Jorincheke, can it be conducted in presence of members not initiated into the group, what I'm calling non-members?
I have said no, but it happened that day.
It means if it happened, the same is not an oath.
It is.
And the conduct of the witness need to be noted, Honorable Speaker, for avoidance of that. As a member, as a seasoned member of Jorincheke, have you participated in the conducting of oaths before?
Yes.
You have conducted?
Yes.
Can an oath be taken in the absence of an accuser and the accused?
Yes, because that oath.
Or in other words, does an oath involve 2 parties?
Kidiri oathing involves 2 parties.
Involve 2 parties.
Yes.
Now, in that particular oath, who are the 2 parties involved? Would I be right to say that the 2 parties involved was, according to you, was the County Assembly of Meru and the County Governor of Meru? Those are the 2 parties involved.
No, I am not saying that.
I am asking you, the parties involved in all this scenario of impeachment
yes.
are 2.
Yes.
One, who does the impeachment? Confirm it's the County Assembly of Meru.
Yeah, it's the County Assembly of
To
Meru.
impeach who? Confirm it's the County Governor of Meru.
Yeah, the County Governor of Meru.
Was the County Governor of Meru present in that oathing ceremony?
No, she was not invited.
She was not. She was not present. From the video that you played,
Yes.
I saw the presence of Deputy Governor. Is Deputy Governor a member of Jericheke?
No.
He is not.
Yes.
I also saw a couple of children and ladies in that forum. That's so?
Yes.
Are they members of Jericheke?
They are not.
Are they allowed to participate in an oathing ceremony?
No.
They are not. There is a video, there's a translation to that video that is appearing on the side, on the signs of the same, or the screen, sorry. Was that translation part of the video?
Which one now, in particular?
The English translation.
The
English translation you read, you indicated at the video. Was it part of the video, or it was translated thereafter?
It was part.
It was part.
Yes.
The translation is in which language?
In English.
Is in English. Were the elders speaking English?
That day?
Yes, that day.
Yeah, there are those who are speaking in English.
From their voices, were they speaking
no,
in
they
English?
were speaking in Kimeru.
They were speaking in Kimeru.
Yes.
Therefore, that translation has been, you had to get somebody to input it. Is that so?
I'm sure you're American and you got...
I'm asking a question.
Yes.
That was not part of the original video.
It was...
Is it?
It was translation. And correct translation.
Please be mindful of time.
Yes.
Was that translation part of the video?
It was, because those were the ones which were used. It's only that it is in a different language.
Did they speak in two languages?
Who?
The statement on the video are in Kimeru. The translation is in English.
Yes.
Would I be right to say that that translation was done after the video was covered or was taken?
Maybe.
Maybe. I have heard the Honorable Speaker of the County Assembly speak of one Jacob Lintori, and Honorable Speaker, if we could get to that clip where the first one, where the County Assembly Speaker is making a statement. Speaking of one Lintori, however, your translation spoke of Medeka Lintori. Sorry, the speaker spoke of Jacob Lintori as a kingpin, while your translation spoke of Medeka Lintori as a kingpin.
Yeah, I used those.
Translate verbatim. Did you have a verbatim translation of
Council, which video are you referring to, so that we pick it up and play it for you?
The first video that was played, that was video. KM7. I'm told it's KM7 by the Council for the Governor.
KM7.
Yeah. Please read the name in capital. That is, please confirm that the name you can see is Medeka Lintori. On your translation.
Medeka Lintori, yes.
Twembunge Meru batu tukayenda sauti emwe.
That is Medeka
Na tutongere twi munene wetu witwa Medeka Lintori.
What did he say?
Ni untu.
What did you can post up?
Inyangombe iteta
What did the governor say? Sorry, what did the speaker say?
That they will be led
by who?
By Medeka Lintori.
And what is written on the what is the name of the kingpin, the leader?
Medeka Lintori.
And confirm that the same is not Medeka Lintori.
So you are telling?
Confirm those are two different names.
I cannot confirm because I know him.
This is an interpreter who was interpreting verbatim what has been said.
I cannot confirm that I know him the way I know you.
Confirm that what is written there is Medeka Lintori and not Medeka Lintori.
It is.
It is.
Yes.
Therefore, that that translation is not capturing the actual one stated by the speaker. It's different.
According to you, but
according to yourself.
According to me,
yes.
Medeka Lenturi is the same as Medeka
translation. Verbatim translation. It is not a verbatim translation of what is being stated. Is it so?
Yes.
Very well. You said you were not allowed anywhere close to the gathering of Jorincheke. Is that so?
Not in
you said
gathering
you
of
not go there. That was your...
Not in gathering, not in Jorincheke gathering.
Yes.
You see, there was a podium where the leaders were working Medeka Lenturi, if that's what you want to hear. Medeka Lenturi.
You did not go closer to the... Despite you being the chairman or an official for quite a long time.
I think, if I can be right, you saw those people under uniform. And anybody who had no uniform could not reach where they were performing what they were doing.
Now, of all that conversation that we've had from the members, from Honorable Kiraitu Murongi and from other members, yes, have you had any word that you can point out to me making reference to removal of governor or impeachment of governor? Anyway, you can refer the technical persons to it, where they have mentioned removal of governor or they have mentioned impeachment of governor.
They have not mentioned.
They have not mentioned. I will take that. I will take that.
Not be quick to take, because I should also add what I want to
You
add.
answered my question, and so successfully. Now, what was the purpose of that function?
The purpose?
Yes. What was it meant?
Actually, it was announced through the local media.
What was the purpose of that function? Leave alone the announcement.
I am coming to the point.
No, mindful of time. We are here on a time constraint.
Honorable witness,
yes, please.
Please answer the question.
Sorry, Speaker. Yeah.
Proceed, Counsel.
Very well, Mr. Speaker. And thank you. What was the purpose of that meeting?
The purpose was to plant trees.
The purpose was to plant trees?
Yes.
And it was not a formal meeting of Jorincheke? Can you transact a Jorincheke meeting in a tree planting forum?
It happened that day.
It happened that day.
Yes.
But ideally, should it happen?
It should not.
It should happen.
Yes.
You said you were there briefly. How brief were you? Yeah?
Maybe, I think, an hour and 1.5 hours or 2 hours.
1.5 or 2 hours.
I cannot be specific.
You can be specific.
Yes.
How long did the meeting take?
It took long because...
How long did it take?
Very many hours, because
like how many hours? They took a whole day, it took 2 days, how long did it take? That's what I want to take.
It took around 7 hours.
Around 7 hours. Therefore, you only attended just a third.
Yes, I attended a third.
A third of that meeting?
Yes, but I followed everything because it was live.
Oh, you followed because it was live?
Yes.
That means much of what you are saying, or what you're insinuating, you were not presently there when it occurred.
What is now much?
You were not there. You left after 1.5 hours or 2.5
yes.
hours, and it took over 7 hours.
Yes.
You were not there. You have spoken of, you have produced a clip where the former governor of Meru, Kiraitu Murongi, says that you will be our governor. Is that so? You will be our, you will be our.
Yeah.
He actually says in Swahili, wewe ni tegemeo.
When tegemeo, we are seeing you becoming the governor of Meru.
Did he say when you become the governor of Meru? Did he say whether it's now or in the future?
He did not.
He did not.
Yeah.
There is a statement that wewe ni tegemeo, which you have translated loosely to mean you are our leader. According to you, is that translation correct? or incorrect?
It is correct.
What is a leader in Kiswahili?
Kiongozi.
Kiongozi.
Yeah.
And it's not tegemeo. What is tegemeo in Swahili?
Tegemeo in Kiswahili.
Yes.
It is tegemeo.
No, sorry, what is tegemeo in English? Sorry. In English.
Huh?
What is tegemeo in English?
Tegemeo in English?
Yes.
Tegemeo in English is that.
Is it being reliable?
We depend, or we
is
can
being
depend
depended on?
Yeah, depend
or
on.
being reliable?
Yes.
Confirm, therefore, according to your interpretation of that translation,
Yeah.
that tegemeo does not mean a leader. Tegemeo does not mean leader in English.
But according to what was
I am
taking
asking
place,
a question. Please confirm, according to your just added translation, that the word tegemeo in Kiswahili does not mean leader in English.
Actually, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yes.
Please now confirm that that was a wrong interpretation of the translation. Is that so? Being mindful of time again.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that video, you have spoken of sour milk. The second video that was played, Council.
Come again.
17? KM 17, video number 17.
Yes.
There's a reference to milk.
To?
To milk, sour milk, what you call to as sour milk.
Yes.
If the clip can be played for the interest of the honorable senators. Yes. There's an interpretation. The clip, kindly, if the same can be, so that I yield some minutes to my colleague to wipe.
Inyang'ombe iteta kunyorujite nae.
The last clip. Is that 17?
Ana vetu baratu kuthomithia bakarabwega irazima mero giteatea.
To answer the head, honorable speaker.
Githira yale SMC be yabo ndekaire. Bure kirwa njana ya kuruba njuri ncheke.
There's a reference to milk.
Githira chapter yetu. Haraka MCA je ni puinde. Tambo ya kanono kap. Kindo watokea ndo mata. Mpeza ame. Inyeta wa na ba. Bueno. Bateke kwebe bueno no. Ndiyete kane kolie. Nkawa.
For avoidance of wasting.
Yes. Tore akoroba meru. Okay, akwedhorea. Oe. Okay, there were
in other words, for avoidance of wasting time, there was reference to milk, which was interpreted to be sour milk. Is there a difference between milk and sour milk?
Yes, there is.
In the clip, did they refer to as sour milk, or they referred to milk?
I have not seen that one unless if it is played again.
Anyway, now I want to, among my parting shot, when did the conversation of impeachment of governor begin? When did that conversation begin?
It was after...
When did it begin?
It began,
yes,
after the function that was...
When was that function was on 14th of October.
Which function?
That function was on 14th of October.
Then what is your question?
I am asking, confirm that that function was on 14th of October.
Yes, it was.
Confirm that the conversation of impeachment began way in August or September.
No.
When was the motion? Did you know when the motion was tabled in the County Assembly?
No.
You can't tell?
I can't tell. I can't tell.
You can't tell when the motion was tabled?
Yes.
Wrong. Have you read the motion itself?
Me?
Have you read the motion of impeachment against the governor?
No.
You have not read?
Yeah.
And I want to put to you that one of the grounds of impeachment includes misappropriation of public funds, usurpation of county powers of the statutory bodies. What does your evidence today answer to any of those charges that the governor has been charged to have committed?
No.
It doesn't address to those questions.
Yeah, because my affidavit is different from that one.
And it does not address the question of...
I think, Council, I think that is to the senators to decide. Really.
Very well, very well. I'm well guided, Honorable Speaker. You have stated that during Cheke elders, they are responsible for shaping the leadership of Meru.
Yes.
Is that so?
Yes.
And they have indeed shaped all the leadership of Meru. The election of leaders, they have informed, they have advised, they have shaped it. Is that so?
Actually, that one has not happened to this case that we have now.
Not the case. I am asking, in the past, they have shaped the leadership of Meru.
Yes, but
they have influenced the leadership of Meru.
Not influencing.
They have shaped it.
Yes.
Including that of the impugned governor. Including that the leadership, the election of the governor who is being impeached.
No.
So.
No. The reason why I'm saying no.
Yes.
Is because there's no time that, or there is no time that we have sat down as in Cheke, either to advise the governor and our deputy.
Honorable Speaker, for the sake of time, I will yield a few minutes to my colleague, Mr. Morioki, to conclude.
Now, Council, cross-examine on different areas. Because I noticed with the other witness,
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
You actually cross-examine on areas that your colleague had covered. So if an area has been covered, just don't go back there.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honour Adrian.
Yes.
You indicated while standing there.
Yes.
That when an oath is administered, things are said which you cannot even speak in this Senate chamber. Is that correct?
I did not say that. What I said there are things which are used which I cannot say in this chamber.
Exactly. Yes. And in that video that you have seen, can you point us to any of those things in the video?
Which ones?
The videos that have been played.
Yes.
Can you point us to any of those things that you have referred to?
No.
Thank you.
Only the ones.
Thank you. Bwana Adrian, you will agree with me that the word used there, muchietio, means to swear, right?
Yes.
And the proper Kimeru word for oath is muma, right?
Kushietia and muma, they are the same. They are synonyms.
When Adrian, you said...
Council, you know, other than the Senator for Meru, and I think Mofaya, those are the only ones who understand Kimeru. If you start exchanging with the witness on Meru words, you know, you're basically leaving the Senate behind.
Mr. Speaker, I'm well guided.
Please.
Bwana Adrian, are you a registered voter?
Yes, I am.
Did you vote in the last election?
Yes, I voted.
To the best of your knowledge, is a governor installed by the Council of Elders or is a governor voted in by the voters?
The governor is voted in by the voters.
So your testimony that the Council of Elders installed a governor is just hearsay and information that cannot be relied on.
That's why I'm here to say that was wrong.
Thank you. When you look at your video, that you have played, what is the title of the video that is provided by the that you have provided by your council? Does it say tree planting?
Tree planting.
Thank you. Where did you say that event took place?
Chiru.
And you will agree with me that that place where the event took place is the main shrine of the Njorincheke Council of Elders.
Yes, it is.
It is in fact the headquarters.
Yes.
And you will agree with me that ordinarily, or rather that you said yourself that an animal cannot be killed at the shrine.
Yes.
And it was also your testimony that oaths are administered when animals are killed, or animals have to be killed for an oath to be administered.
I cited one oath, that is Kediri in Kemeru.
You have testified that no elder, even the chairman, speaks on behalf of the council, right? No elder speaks on behalf of Njorincheke. That is what you said.
I said, you can speak as a leader. And then I said, in those days, there were no leaders. There were juries or the wise men who were the leaders of Njorincheke.
You said while standing there that even someone with a position like chairman
yes,
does not speak on behalf of Njorincheke. That is what you said.
I think you got me wrong.
No, Council, I'm getting a bit uncomfortable. I wish you could cross-examine on areas that your colleague has not cross-examined on, because otherwise now you are basically you're starting as if your colleague hasn't done any work, because all those questions that you're asking are exactly what your colleague has asked, and answers have been provided.
Thank you, Mr.
Speak
Speaker.
on areas that have not been covered by your colleague so that we make progress.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm well guided. And Mr. Speaker, I'd like to request that the first video be played so that we point out some inconsistencies between the translations and the words that are spoken.
Na ntukwena arua ankwenda kuga twembunge Meru batu tukaenda sauti emwe na tutongere twi munene wetu witwa mthiko nturi nturi. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ni untu inya ng'ombe iteta kunyoruji tenae.
Pause.
Kwa kenda Meru eta.
Did you hear that speaker ask a question? You had a question?
Yes.
Can you see any question on those translations?
The question mark is not there, but the statement is there.
Can you see any question there? That is the question I have asked.
That's why I'm saying it is only the question mark which is not there, but the statement is there.
The speaker speaks or talks about Meru progressing or Meru going ahead. Is that correct?
Yeah, and the cows being turned to.
Is that appearing anywhere on those captions?
Well, you see, I think it appeared on the first one, if I am not wrong.
Can we proceed with the video, please?
Kenda Meru eta mbere. Ana vetu baratu kuthomithia bakara bwega irazima Meru gite atia igwatanire. Ngithira yari MCA be yabo ndekaire. Bure kirwa njara ya kuruba Njorincheke tuendelia chapter yetu. Haraka MCA je ni puinde.
Pause.
Kambo ya kalono kambo kindogo watokea anto bamata. Kala ya muno.
Pause the video.
Baba tana aro.
Mr. Witness, does the speaker say, or does the speaker ask for some people to come so that a hand of blessing may be laid on them?
Yes.
Does that appear anywhere in the translations?
Which one now? The one now,
The translation that you have provided.
That is not the translation.
Thank you. That is not the translation. Thank you.
I'm saying that is not the translation which you're asking. Unless if the video is replayed.
Mr. Adrian Arisha.
Yes.
The story that is being told by the speaker who is currently holding the mic right now, is it part of the Kimeru folklore? Or the general collection of the Kimeru culture and stories and what have you?
It is.
Thank you.
It is referring,
Thank you.
It is referring to somebody.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, or rather, witness, you will agree with me that Article 11 of our Constitution recognizes culture as the foundation of our nation.
Yeah.
You will agree with me that there is no single illegal activity that has been shown in those videos.
No, because the whole thing took place.
Thank you. You will therefore agree with me that trying to paint the words of those speakers as anything other than what they were, a blessing and a culture of folklore being told, is an attempt to disparage the culture of the Meru people.
No, because I have not done that.
Mr. Speaker, that is all from me. I discharge the witness.
Thank you. Now, honorable senators, we have 5 minutes to seek any clarifications or questions.
Apologies, Mr. Speaker.
Or re-examination.
Yes.
Re-examination. Sorry,
Thank you.
Council.
Thank you. I'll take less than 4 minutes in re-exam. You have been told that several of those translations are inaccurate.
Yes.
Were you relying on the translations, or you are relying on your own understanding and of the Kimeru language being?
I was relying on my own understanding of the Kimeru language.
Did you correctly translate what was being said?
Yes.
You have also been told that that was a tree planting ceremony.
Yes.
Is that your testimony?
Actually, it was not, because in that clip, we have not seen anywhere where we planted trees.
Thank you very much. You have also been told that that could not have been an oathing ceremony because, number one, all elders were not present, that we had also non-members of Njori in that ceremony. Did you witness an oath being administered?
Yes.
Lastly, did you witness the deputy governor being installed as the governor of Meru?
Yes.
Did the elders in that clip have the blessing of the wider Njurincheke to administer the oath?
They don't, because Njurincheke does not crown a governor. A governor is voted. If Njurincheke has that powers, we could not have an electoral commission.
Honorable witness,
yes, please.
Answer the question as asked by your counsel.
Yes.
Did they have blessings of
no.
the Njurincheke?
No. They did not have blessings
yes.
of Njurincheke. That is all for this witness, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable senators. We have 5 minutes to ask questions or clarifications. The Honorable Chiranke.
Mine is, Mr. Speaker, to the witness. Mr. Witness, you have told us that the Meru County Assembly was competent when they vetted your son-in-law who happens to be the chief officer.
Yes.
Is it competent now that it carried out the impeachment proceedings? Number two, in that meeting, was the word impeachment of a governor used? And number three, when were you appointed as the official of the Njurinjeke? And finally, Mr. Speaker, do you have an authority to speak on behalf of the Njurinjeke, and in that meeting, whether the cabinet secretary in charge of forestry and environment was present in that meeting? I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Sir.
Proceed to respond to that question.
Yeah, may I start with the first word, where I talked about the competence of the county assembly. If the county assembly, I said it vetted my son-in-law, and he passed the vetting. About impeachment, I think these are two different things. Impeachment, there are rules and regulations about the impeachment, and also vetting. They are not the same, they are rules. So you cannot compare the vetting of my son-in-law to the impeachment of the governor. You have asked me about when I was elected, not unpicked, elected. I said this about 2 weeks ago, but I had other positions. I am the organizing secretary of my house, which is known by the name Ruadene Njurinjeke House. So I have been a leader even before being given the position of a chairman of 3 sub-counties. The other question, please, Honorable Senator, can you come again? Because I did not
Was the CS in charge of forest and environment present in that meeting, in that tree planting meeting?
Yes, she was there. And what surprised us is a function being attended by a senior person like the CS for environment turned to be political, and it was a tree planting function.
Honorable Kavindu.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the witness. What does it exactly mean when the Njurinjeke group sits somebody on a seat and announces him? Does that mean that they have removed the current governor of Meru and sat another governor on the seat of Meru? What does it mean, and what impact does it have?
What it means, Njurinjeke is powerful in our community, and anything that Njurinjeke says is taken seriously. But Njurinjeke has no mandate whatsoever to do that. Even though it happened on that day, it is not the stand of Njurinjeke. Actually, because even if you do that, you cannot remove the incubating governor from our seat. It's only that you make people think that that thing will happen.
Now, honorable senators, we need to move to the next witness. You can stand down there. The counsel for the governor, kindly call your third witness.